Howdy folks, thank you so much for joining me. We are here today for another unboxing and reaction, and we are taking a look at Mr. Magnificus. If you follow the channel regularly, you know that this is typically not what we do. We do a bunch of fan modes, bot bending. That would be like 95% of what we do, but I do get toys and I do have to open them, and so I figure why not generate some content, have a chat with y'all, and open this guy up and react with him together in real time, so to speak, right? And so, one second. Sorry, just had to clear my throat. Boy, it has been a long day at work. Today is actually the first day back. I'm recording this January 3rd, and so a lot of stuff to catch up on and a lot of conversations to be had with colleagues and stuff. And so, yeah, let's take a look. You know what? The first thing I was going to say is, one, I love these boxes, the black and the gold and this like CAD line art. I like these a lot, and I wish there was more of this versus the stuff that we have right now, but all good, all gravy. And just kind of looking at this on the side, one thing I did not know is I did not know that Magnificus was a Decepticon. I don't know. I just thought he was like Black Perceptor or something. I just assumed he was an Autobot. But that makes his tank mode somewhat more nefarious, you know what I mean? Because he's up to no good. And a story about Black Perceptor in terms of like my own life is that before I saw Red Perceptor, I saw Black Perceptor everywhere in Asia. He was bootlegged pretty heavily in Taiwan, in Korea, in China, of course. And I thought Perceptor was black because it was just going to be a microscope. And then later on, I saw him in red. I'm not sure who came first, but that's the order in which I saw them. And so when I saw him in red, I was kind of surprised because I was like, why would a microscope be red? Because I already owned a microscope by that time, and they were black. So I just figured, yeah, Magnificus, pretty cool. And for the longest time, I didn't realize that magnifying glass, Perceptor, you know, like Magnificus. I just assumed he was magnificent. But in Asia, I don't remember him having like, I don't remember what his name was. He was just magnifying. Oh, not a magnifying glass, microscope, so to speak. But yeah, magnifying glass, microscope. It's magnifying it, so I figured that's the name. So we pop them open. Oh man, I love these boxes. I love these boxes. One, not just because the way it looks, also because I get to use them for bot bending. One second, let me adjust the camera so we get this guy in full view. Yeah, like I was saying, like typically these are my parts boxes, you know, and I've been like running out, so this is going to be great. I'm going to use them for maybe scrap hook, yeah. And so yeah, there's no plastic on this, and they tout that on the box too. It says like plastic-free packaging, you know, and all these other languages that I don't know. But yeah, let's pull him out. And even this, like, dude, he's in this like Han Solo and carbonite type casing, dude. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. No fluff. No like, you know, I don't gotta like mess with these and like remove them from his plastic encasing. I can just kind of okay, there's a little bit of tape here, but that's fine. And you know, just gotta undo this. Ooh, look at that back here with a nice striking Decepticon symbol threaded through the back of the cardboard. Excuse me, threaded through the back of the cardboard. Very, very nice. Very nice. I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, this dude's been out for a little bit. I know folks have him. And if y'all are on Instagram, yo, there's this cat named Monkey C 2003. He did a sick fan mode using the alt mode, the tank mode for Perceptor, or Magnificus, sorry. And dude, it's wild because he played on the whole tank theme, and it came out great. It came out great. And so, no, highly recommend. Actually, you know what? I'll put his IG in the comments. I mean, not like he needs my help, but still, you know, nonetheless, it's a really sick build. And so, yeah, here's our guy. Maybe I can make him a little bit brighter. Does that help? Too much. Okay, he looks good, and he doesn't have the Perceptor face, which I like. I'm trying to remember, the G1 toy, did Perceptor actually have the face, or did he have the face mask like he does here? I want to say he had the face mask, right? Like this? Am I wrong? I think he did. I don't, whatever, dude. But no, he looks good. He looks good. And the focus and the lighting keep messing up. But the paint's done well. Decepticon symbol's good. Yeah, right in there is this bright red that reminds me of like Laserbeak. And I always wonder if they were like, if he was cousins with Soundwave, you know, because he has the whole Soundwave gimmick, chest, you know, like shoulder cannon, and like the way his colors are broken up, like this, very Soundwave-y, you know what I mean? And even the way the head tucks in and stuff like that. I mean, who knows? Maybe it was Maybe he was Soundwave inspired, because they do belong to the same line, the micro change line. And so it could have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda, maybe. So it's nice. He has a port back over here. In terms of his arms, he has ports. Can these be removed? No, they can't. It would have been cool if these can be removed. I mean, it looks like they're glued on over here. And on the inside, it does look like there is a 5mm peg that protrudes out, that this is glued to, or maybe it's paint. I don't know, dude. But anyway, yeah, so he has port, and then he has ports on the shoulders. So fun. Ports on the side of his legs, and ports on the underside of his feet. You know, it's funny, a lot of other toy reviewers will talk about the range of motion and stuff, and I'm always just interested in bot bending potential. Like, hey, how many ports and pegs does he have? But yeah, he's definitely like, you know, look at that. He has nice knee bend, basic elbows and stuff like that. But this dude's dope. I like the color scheme more than I do Perceptor's, and I can't wait to kind of make some builds with him. I don't think I've really done any builds with Perceptor, largely because his color scheme, or maybe I've done one, and that's the super microscope build, where I used Hot House because the colors kind of paired up. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really done too much with Perceptor. But yeah, I like this guy a lot more. Yeah. I'm not going to transform him on camera, because one, I fumble around, and like, dude, I always get lost in the instructions, and I just feel like an old coot basically when I'm trying to transform this stuff with y'all on video. There are tons of other Transformers reviewers out there, Larkin, Kato, Deluxe, tons of them. Take your pick, but you know, those are some of my faves, and they will show you a much better time in transforming this, and much more succinct. And while I just kind of babble on and about it, nothing. But yeah, I do like him, and I'm very keen on making some builds with him very soon. I have been on this kind of like alt mode tip, so maybe I will also explore the alt mode as well, and see what comes of that. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, friends. I will talk to y'all soon.